What is mediumship? A medium is like a transistor radio that adjusts to the right frequency in order to enable communication between this material world and the world of spirit. This is Susan Brown. Susan lost her husband 3 years ago and still finds it difficult to find some joy in her life again. In the evening, when she is watching the television, she sometimes has the feeling that her husband is in the room with her. So Susan decides to book a sitting with a medium to see if her feelings are right. She books the sitting under her maiden name, which is Susan Temple. When Susan arrives at his house, the medium welcomes her, puts her at ease, and explains how he works. He closes his eyes for a moment and visualizes a beautiful sunset in Monterey, dolphins in the waves, and a unicorn on the beach. He then expands his awareness and simultaneously asks the spirit world to draw closer. The spirit communicator now steps into his aura and the medium blends with their energy. I've got a lady here, and she feels like a mother, he says. Is your mother in the spirit world? Yes, she is, answers Susan. Would you understand your mother painted her hair green, says the medium. No, replies Susan. Her hair was blue. But you do understand she was an eccentric lady who gave her hair unusual colors, asks the medium. Yes, I do, answers Susan. She was in hospital for about 6 weeks and couldn't talk anymore. She wants to thank you for being around with her day and night. It helped her a lot. Thank you, Susan replies. And in fact, I have a recollection now that my mother had her hair green when she was younger. There is somebody else here, the medium continues. I feel the presence of a gentleman who is very close to you. This man is your husband, he says. My husband died 3 years ago, responds Susan. He looks like a postman. That's correct, Susan says. It feels like your husband was depressed or so, for I keep seeing the color brown with him, says the medium. Well, he wasn't depressed, answers Susan, but his name was Brown. He wants to let you know he still loves you, and he always will, and he's often around you. In fact, he tries to communicate with you. You might have sensed his presence. Yes, I did, Susan replies. The medium now continues. Your husband says the dog is there with him as well, and he wants to encourage you to pick up your life again, to do the things that used to inspire you and made you happy, for he's not gone, he's still there, and he finds it hard to see you sad. He wants to thank you for the flowers, but he wants you to put them in your house, and not on his grave, for he's not there, he says. Thank you so much, says Susan. Is there anything I could do myself to improve the communication with the spirit world? Well, says the medium, you go every day for a walk along the river, and that is good, for if you reconnect to the nature, the spirit world can work with you. Thank you so much for coming, Mrs. Brown. It was very nice meeting you. Have a safe trip home.